if the West fails to meet the demands. Now, what does it leave Russia with? This is exactly what President Vladimir Putin is mulling over as we speak. In his latest warning, Putin has made it clear that his country will be ready with alternatives. Let's tell you what demands Russia has put forth. It said that NATO must not admit Ukraine as a new member. It also sought to bar the members from establishing new bases in former Soviet republics. The country has urged the alliance group to move quickly to meet the demands. But NATO members have so far not hinted towards any acceptance. Reports suggest that Russia and the US could hold talks as early as next month. Russia's warning comes at a time when relations between Moscow and Kiev are extremely heated. Russia's defense forces have made a startling claim. Over 10,000 Russian troops have finished month-long drills near Ukraine and are now returning to their permanent bases. In a statement, Defense Ministry said the drills for Southern Military District forces had taken place in a host of southern regions, including Rostov and Krasnodar and Crimea, which Moscow seized from the Ukraine in 2014. Troops were returning to their permanent bases, but standby units would be readied for the New Year's holidays. To give you context, let's tell you about these three cities where Russia was holding and is holding drills. Rostov and Krasnodar are cities in the southernmost Russia. The former is just 100 kilometers away from the Ukrainian border. Crimea is in Eastern Europe, which was annexed by Russia. The peninsula borders with the entire southern Ukraine and is seen as an easy pathway for Moscow to invade Kiev. Western countries like the United States and the United Kingdom have accused Russia of a troop buildup near Ukraine for a possible winter invasion. Moscow has been blamed for stationing hundreds of thousands of troops. Now, Ukraine, on the other hand, has claimed that the number of troops are rising exponentially. In October, the number stood at around 93,000, but today it's at 104,000. Russia has denied all accusations leveled against it. Moscow says that Russia is free to move its forces on its territory how it seems fit. Now, this is not the first time that troop buildup has played up. Russia has stationed its troops within striking distance of Ukraine. Experts were hopeful that talks between US President Joe Biden and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin would prompt some change. But just 2 days later, infantry units from St. Petersburg were relocated to a camp east of Kursk, which is just 100 kilometers from the Ukraine border. When Volodymyr Zelensky came to power in 2019, he promised to end the conflict. But after initial confidence-building measures and exchanging prisoners, tensions flared up yet again. Russia deployed tens of thousands of troops to the north, east, and south of Ukraine. It has fueled fears in Kiev and the West that Moscow is planning an attack.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.